It's the darkest vlog ever. I'm in my Jeep in the dark. Okay, well, you're just gonna have to kind of imagine you can see me because you can't. Good morning, I am Mare. This is NiteMare Bliss at 5:41 in the morning. What am I doing up this early? Well, let me tell you. Finally, something just clicked in my head yesterday morning. Well, actually, it was Sunday. I just started thinking I'm way too comfortable. And there's a saying that no growth really ever happens when you're comfortable. All the success and all the growth you really get in your life is when you're uncomfortable and you're putting yourself in challenging situations and getting out of your comfort zone, right? So the more you do that, the more you actually grow and change and learn, etc., which I've found to be true through my whole life, by the way. The best shape of my life I was ever in, I basically was always in discomfort. I was always sore. I was always tired, but I was always happy and motivated, and I was like the healthiest and feeling great. Nothing ached in my body other than the aches that I put there by working out, if that makes sense. The more I've gotten like, hey, life's really good, I'm pretty comfortable right now, we don't really want for a lot other than retirement savings, which is what's scaring me right now. That's the thing that keeps me awake and stressed at night, and my husband is, we won't even go into that, that's a whole other video. But people how can you even save for retirement when you're just trying to get through day to day and get through your life, right? It's like, well, we could never ever do anything more with our house or try to fix our house up, and we could never improve anything in our house and just leave it the way it is and save for retirement, but not be happy living in our house the way it is because it needs to be fixed. I mean, there's ceilings that are out that have been pulled out. I don't want to say holes in our ceiling. There's entire ceilings gone because they have to be replaced and things like that. So, like, what are we supposed to like live like that and be like, well, we could pay and finish this room and make it a livable room that we actually enjoy? Or do we save for retirement? People shouldn't have to be in that situation in this country, in this day and age, in this world. I don't know, it's like, on the one hand, there are so many great things in the world, and on the other hand, like, if you live day to day, like I always say, in dog mind, day to day, every day I wake up, I have a great life, but once you have to start thinking and planning for the future is when it gets really scary, and you're like, oh crap, I'm in a pickle. But they say that you should have $1 million to retire on. So either we need to win the lottery or I need to hit it big on YouTube or something. I don't know, because right now I feel like my husband and I are going to be working until we're like 80 or 90 years old, which is impossible. I don't want him to like die of a heart attack from, overworking so much. And he can't keep working 60, 70 hours. He's in his 50s. We don't look like it. He doesn't look like it, but he's in his 50s, early 50s, but still, he can't do that. He should, it makes me frustrated because he should even be enjoying his life now. And he's always stressed out. It's frustrating for me because all you want, I'm happy. I really have more than anyone could ever want, right? The one thing I want is for him to be happy and relaxed and not have stress. And it's like, that's the one thing I can't have. So I'm trying to figure out a way to achieve that. That's what I want. If anybody asks me what I want most in life, it's to Make it so that my husband doesn't ever have to work another day in his life again if he doesn't want to. There's a part of him that has to work. He's not one of those guys who can just retire and stop. He needs to be doing something because he's smart. He's like genius level smart. Like, I don't know. He always says he's not, but he doesn't. He's always underestimated himself. He's the most modest person I know, I think. Honestly, the most modest person I know. And a lot of the greatest people in the world are the most modest. I always tell him he's the best husband in the world, and he smiles and he says, I'm okay. And I'm like, you're okay? Like, women would, and men, would kill for a guy like you. They would, like, do anything for a guy like you. Which all comes back around to, what am I doing? Up and out. I was up at 4 o'clock this morning. Oh my God. I woke up, it was 4 a.m. I'm actually kind of watching the sunrise start to come up. Sunrise isn't until 6:30, so it's not for about another 45 minutes. It did just start raining here a little bit. But I have just decided Sunday, we just had, every time you talk to your accountant or you get your taxes done, you have this like moment of heart attack realization, like either, oh my God, I'm screwed, I have to pay taxes, which is not the situation where we usually like way overpay, so we get taxes back every year, and then we use that for fixing the house up. So it's kind of like we use our overpaying our taxes a ton as like a savings account for the year, which is a smart idea if you can afford it. I mean, a lot of people can't afford that. They can't even afford to pay their taxes because they live paycheck to paycheck, which is another problem in this country. The taxes on everything are just disgusting, in my opinion. Disgusting. The way everything is taxed. And for what? For who? Because we're sure as hell not seeing it in, well, you have the most amazing health care. Well, you have the most amazing this or that. The most amazing help for homeless. No, we don't have any of that. We're just getting taxed to death and not seeing anything from it, in my opinion. Again, I'm ranting. It's too early for a rant. That's because I'm going to get coffee and breakfast sandwiches for my husband at Wawa. And I'm getting myself some coffee, and I'm probably going to get some hash browns because I love those. But I'm going to surprise him and get him something. He's going into his office today. He's not working at home. So I'm at Wawa to get my coffee and get him some coffee and maybe like a breakfast Sammy or something, or a bagel. But I woke up and I have some coffee in my kitchen, but I'm like, I need my Wawa. And here I am. I'm at the Wawa in my Teddy Fresh and my new PewDiePie hat. Okay, I'm going in. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. That was interesting. Oh my God. Okay, so I have to tell you, Wawa has this new drink. Here it is. I took a photo of it. Look, popping mango bubbles. This is Dragonfruit Lemonade with boba in it, and the little mango bubbles pop in your mouth. Oh my God, you guys. I've been like chatting away and didn't realize that I wasn't even recording. I'm almost home. Where was I? So I was getting brown sugar oatmeal, right? Because I'm like, well, that's cool. I can get that. It doesn't have any dairy in it, and it's not meat, blah, 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 whatever. And she says, well, we don't have any brown sugar oatmeal right now. I'm like, oh, okay, I prepaid for it. What are we going to do? Blah, blah, blah. Just rehashing. And she said, well, I can give you soup or chili or some eggs or something. And I'm like, chili. Because, yes, I know it's 6 a.m. and I got a cup of chili. I'm going to put it in my husband's lunch for him and surprise him. He doesn't know it's going to be in there, so it's kind of cool. So I'm going to wrap it up really good so it doesn't spill or anything. And I'll probably just put the chili container in a Tupperware container so that it doesn't spill. I did already put, you know what? Maybe he should have that for dinner later. Or I should switch his lunch out. I don't know. You don't need to know all this. Anyway, I make my husband lunches almost every day. I try to. Because where his office is, there aren't a lot of options for food. There aren't a lot of restaurants. And even if there was, he's so busy. Sometimes he can't even get out of his office to go and get food. And I absolutely do not want him going and getting drive-through every day. And he wouldn't want that either. He doesn't like it. Occasionally we'll get something, but whoa, that guy is driving without his lights on. And do you see how dark it still is? Bruh, put your lights on, man. I didn't even see that guy. I mean, he was opposite direction, but still, this is a time to definitely have your lights on out here. Sunrise is still not for 20 to 25 minutes. So I ended up getting chili instead of my brown sugar oatmeal. So I got 2 hash browns, and I got a bagel, and I got my boba mango dragonfruit lemonade. I swear I'll probably go back and get one later. So yesterday, as I was saying, to round this background, because we're going up my road, I'm going to be home soon. I just had this, not yesterday, Sunday. I just had this thing. We got so much done on the house on Sunday. What really motivates you is absolute abject fear that you are up a creek without a paddle, essentially. And you don't have that much time in your life left. And you have so many things you want to do, and you better get up. And nobody wants to get up off their ass and work. Nobody wants to work these days. Call me Kim K. But, I mean, that was a shitty thing for her to say. But from my point of view, that's the way I talk to myself. Not about other people, just about myself. And I said this in my makeup video yesterday. If you missed it, it was a chatty get ready with me. And I was saying, I think the problem is I've been so incredibly lucky in my life. And I've had so much, I've been blessed with so many good things in my life, from my family and my parents and my friends, mostly my husband, just my circumstances. I've just been lucky. And I have not been pushed hard enough to have to really see what I can accomplish when I have to. When it's like, look, if I had to be in a situation like you better work or you're homeless, I've never been in that situation. And I feel even terrible saying that, because I know there are people, like I said in my video yesterday, that they're struggling every day. And I know I enjoy everything I have, but it also comes, for me, with an incredible amount of guilt. Like, every day I wake up and I just feel so lucky and grateful, which is important no matter what situation you're in. I think you should wake up every day and be grateful for, what you do have, because you can always work for the things you don't, or like do your best. I mean, I try to always focus on what I have and not what I don't have. I used to be the opposite, and it was bad, but now I focus on what I have and enjoying and being thankful for all of that, and whatever else comes my way is like awesome. And the main thing is just food and roof over my head. That's the 2 most important things anyone needs, is food and shelter, right? Food, shelter, water. Everything else is extra. And I've always told my husband, if we lived in a cardboard box and it was just me and him, I would still be clinging to him and loving him and hugging him, and no matter what, because he's the single most important thing. That being said, I need to get my ass up and work. I want to work my ass off so hard so that he can stop having to work his ass off so hard. Really what I want for oh, there's a deer. Oh, there's the deer. She just ran across the road, but I saw her. She's okay. Oh, there's another one over there. I know where all the deer are, usually on my road. I don't want to jinx myself and say that, but there are deer crossings. So I know to kind of watch for them. So as I'm talking to you, my eyes, I've been doing this since I lived here. My eyes are scanning the road and the sides of the road, and for any movement at all. Sometimes a leaf will blow and I'll be like, what was that? Or something, a bag or something will blow and I'm like, ugh. So I'm very wary of things, jumping out at my car, and I love my car a lot. I don't want to hurt. There goes another one. Get off the road. Really? This is the time of the morning they're all out. So I'm really watching, and nobody's behind me. I'm like literally the only person on my road right now. 6:09. I'm surprised there's not more people out, actually. And I have beat the buses, which is a great thing. Oh, there's one person. Don't hit the deer, dude. There's deer down there. I wish I could tell people. There's deer. Don't hit them. I need a big sign on my Jeep. Deer ahead. Don't hit them. I worry so much for the deer on my road. It's sick how much I worry for animals on my road and people. But anyway, I'm going to get my ass up and work. So the last 2 days, I'm getting up at 5:30, between 4 and 5 in the morning, getting out of bed and actually moving, getting things done. Yesterday, I recorded 4 videos, edited and uploaded 3 videos, and I'm planning on doing that every single day until I die. And other things too. I mean, I'm looking at really getting more serious about my dog grooming business. And I've been sitting on the fence about it, like, oh, I should do that. Oh, I should do that. Now I'm thinking, before I get too much older, maybe I should just do this, because there's going to be a day, I know, being realistic, there's going to be a day when I just can't groom dogs anymore. Oh my God. I will be right back. Okay, so I am parked. I'm at home. I pull in my driveway. My husband's truck is gone. He left 20 minutes earlier for work today than he normally leaves. So now I have his giant coffee and his breakfast burritos and all his stuff, and he's not here. So I called him and I was like, where are you? How far away are you? I can come meet you. He's already like 12 minutes away. He's like, no, don't worry about it. I got a lot going on today. He's like, no, that was so nice. I can't believe you did that. The thing is, his favorite thing is BFD, breakfast for dinner. So he has a coffee that'll be in the fridge, although he probably won't drink the coffee that late at night. He has 2 breakfast burritos that he's going to have for dinner, and chili, I guess. Chili and breakfast burritos will be a great dinner for him. Anyway, I'm home. The sun's coming up. I am going to go put the food in the house. I'm going to change into my muck boots, take care of my birds, let my birds out, feed and water them, and then I'm going to be recording. So I will see you soon. Thank you for watching. If you watch this little adventure, little rant, little car ride. I don't do these a lot, like I said, but I thought, you know, what else am I going to do at 5:40 in the morning? I'm driving. Okay. I hope you have a good day. A better day than my husband, apparently. He's very stressed already. But I cheered him up by saying, when you get home, you have all kinds of good food, so have a good day and drive safe. And he said, I love you. And I said, I love you too. And we're very mushy. And yes, we've been together 22 years. And somebody said, every day you guys act like you just met. And I think that's the key is, I mean, he's not my husband so much as my best friend. That's why we do thoughtful things for each other and all that. We treat each other like we are each other's best friends, actually, essentially. We're kind of all we have out here other than our dogs. We both moved away from our families, 500 miles away. So we're kind of each other's life preserver. So I try to be a good life preserver for him. Anyway, I hope you're doing well, and I will see you soon. If you want to, please consider liking and subscribing. It would help me a lot. Because now I got a husband I want to support. I want to spoil my husband. I need to be YouTuber of the world so he doesn't have to work anymore. I feel so bad for him. So I'm going to be working my butt off. You're going to see a lot coming up. All the things I've been saying, we're going to do this, we're going to do this. We're doing it. I am like mega motivated. I started doing that 369 manifestation thing. I was doing it when I woke up this morning at 5:30 in the morning. And it's 3 times a day. You write down your manifestation sentence. And I did it all day yesterday. I'm doing it today. I can't share what it is with you because that kind of defeats it. I can't tell you what it says. But I did talk about it in my makeup video yesterday, my Get Ready with Me. And if you want to watch that, you can watch that. And if you want me to talk about that more, I will. I had said I'm not going to become like crazy manifestation channel, but it's funny because I should say I'm passively manifesting things, but I'm wondering what happens when I actively manifest things. So I'm going to try it. I'm trying it. I'm doing it. I'm all in. I like when you are in Vegas and you go, I'm all in, all the chips on the table. All my chips are on the table with manifesting. We're going to see what happens. And I shouldn't even say see what happens. I know what's going to happen. I'm just waiting for it to happen. there's your mindset for the day. Okay, I will see you soon. Take care. Be good. Be good to each other. Be good to yourself. Love you. Bye.